Hey guys, Telecadestin here. Thanks for checking out my YouTube video. So, you want to know how to develop Android apps? Well, it's actually very simple. You just need three things. First thing is the Adobe Air Runtime environment. You can find that by going to Google, typing in download Adobe Air, and download the latest version. Next thing that you'll need is the Flash CS6 or Creative Cloud or above. Then the third thing you'll need is obviously a Gmail account. You already have one because you're on YouTube, but it's very important that you have a Gmail account that fits with your developer description because people will be using this to contact you if there are any concerns about your app, bugs, and you also will be using this to log into Admob and AdSense. So, the first thing you want to do is you want to download something that I like to call the A&E plugin. So you can find that by going to Google, typing in, A&E, Admob, Adobe Air, Git. And what it's called is the Pozirk A&E Admob GitHub plugin. A developer by the name of Pozirk, I guess that's his real birth name, pretty cool guy, created this plugin that will allow you to link Admob and AdSense services, I believe just Admob services, to any Flash Adobe Air game. So if you already know how to make Flash games, this will be very, very simple to you. If not, I recommend checking out some other tutorial videos on how to use Flash. But anyway, you want to download this, so download it as a zip file. And what I'm doing here is I'm just going to create, I already have a folder here, but you want to make a project folder. And you want to extract the A&E Admob master to your project folder. Once you do that, you don't necessarily need this anymore. Go to your Flash CS6 or above, open that. Okay, so when this window pops up, you want to create new Air for Android because you want to make an Android app. 9 years later, okay, there you go. So Adobe has kindly created a template for you with the approximate screen dimensions of a new phone. Soon phones will probably be 9 feet large because of the way phones are going, but for now this will work for your app. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to File, Actionscript Settings. So a Advanced ActionScript 3.0 settings box will pop up, and you want to click on Library Path tab. What you want to do is you want to add three things. So click on Browse to SWIC file. It's a little F symbol here. Normally my computer isn't this slow because I'm recording with VLC and my voice at the same time. Okay, so you want to open up your A&E Admob master folder. I believe it's Air Admob bin. Double click the Admob SWIC. Then what you want to do is you want to click onto, I believe it's Browse to Native Extension A&E file, which is a little gray one here. You want to go back to your root folder, and it'll actually be right in the root folder. So in your project folder, within the A&E Admob master folder, double click admob.ane. Okay, so what I did wrong there was I just clicked the button again, but you actually want to click the Add New Path so that it adds a new path when you do that. So just to recap, click on Add SWIC, find this SWIC in your A&E Admob master Air Admob file, click on the plus, then click on the gray thing, Browse to Native Extension, and add your A&E file in the root folder of that folder. So then you should be all set. So click OK. Next thing you want to do is open up your folder, your project folder. You want to create a text document that's called main.as. So just right click somewhere in your folder, go to New, New, Text Document. You basically just want to copy and paste this code into the text document. You should have this in the description. If not, if you go back to the GitHub page, the guy has the same code on there that you can copy and paste on there. And then you want to go to File, Save As. Why is my computer? You want to call it main.as. Make sure to change Save As Type to all files so it saves it as an Actionscript file. Then, once that's done, you have your class file. What you want to do there is click anywhere on your stage, go to your Properties panel, and for your class, type in main, capital M, lowercase I-A-I-N, and there you have it. You won't get that error when you do this because you'll actually be doing it. I'm just showing you for demonstration purposes, but I'm just going to go ahead and open up an app that I fully developed called Park Art Ninja. It's currently on the Google Play Store. So if you want to support me and my videos, go ahead and download that on your Android device and click on as many ads as you can, because I would really appreciate that. So we're just going to go ahead and open up a project. Okay, so just for a recap, I'm going to go ahead and check out my Actionscript settings again. So File, Actionscript Settings. And notice how I have admob.swick and admob.ane here. Okay. And that my document class is main because I have my own main file. So basically what that does is it uses the plugin that you downloaded, refers to the main class, and pulls any information out of your main file, and when you reference the script on your stage, you can tell it whether or not to show ads from Admob. So, for example, I have a banner ad. When you hit this frame, my Actions panel activates. And I have a script here which I'll copy and paste in the description that basically just shows your ad that you link in Admob. So whenever it hits this frame, it does _admob.show. This is where you put your ID, the size, everything, all of this you want to leave the same. And then when you want to hide your ad, it's just _admob.hide, close parentheses, colon. So it's pretty simple. In order for this to work, though, when you go to test out your game, for ActionScript 3 by hitting Control Enter, normally it just works. But if you're using this plugin and you're using this main class, it will not work because the plugin is specifically for Android. So in order to get around that, you actually have to delete the main class and delete any code that you have on your frame that refers to that class, or at least comment it out so it doesn't try to read it and pull it from the main class. It doesn't exist anymore. But then if you're ready to export it, all you have to do is type in main here again. Go to File. open up your Actionscript settings again, and then uncomment where you show and hide your ad. So then when you're ready for publishing, so when you go to File, Publish, then you set up your icons. You want to double check the permissions file, check internet and access to network state. That's very important because when the app calls or makes calls out to the Admob servers to download the ads, it needs to be able to show something. So then from there, you just fill out your information. You'll notice that the included files will be your whatever your app is, .xml, which is basically your app settings. You can look into that later, but your Swift file and then the admob.ane. So these three things are very important. And then when you go to hit publish, a little box will pop up and say, warning, it's a shared runtime. If it says shared runtime, that's great. So then from there, when you have a game in a fully functional app, it's pretty cool. So then from there, all you have to do is you want to create your ad units. So for demonstration purposes, I'm actually going to log into my Admob. Open up your web browser and go to Admob. So just type in Admob. And it should be www.google.com/admob. Okay, and once you're finally in, click on Monetize New App. And because your app isn't on the Google Play Store right now, you have to add it manually. So go ahead and type in your app. So I'm going to do test. So click on your app, or add your app manually, test, select your platform, Android, add app. You want to select banner. And then basically your ad type, do you want text or image? You know, and basically this is what it'll look like. So then also name your ad unit so you can keep track of it, anything that you want. So you can do, banner. And click save. And then when you click on send an email with these instructions, you'll get an email with a code. It'll start with like a CA, a dash, and then it'll be a bunch of numbers, which you'll put right here where I have enter ID. So it'll be, quotation, add quotation, and then this code. And basically what that means is whenever you call for ad, it will report to Admob as being your ad. So then every time someone clicks on it, you'll get a certain amount of money. So that's basically it. And I'll go ahead and put this in the description so that you can use it. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to talk to me in the comments. Please subscribe and make sure to go to Google Play. The final thing you want to do, and this is the very final step when you're satisfied with your app, you've tested it out on multiple Android devices, and your ads are working great, is you want to sign up for a Google Developers account. That will cost you $25. So just search for Google Play Developer. So Google Play, play.google.com/apps/developer console. And that'll cost you $25. It's pretty straightforward, but once you get in, you can go ahead and add new application, upload your APK, and basically from there, that's it. Your game's on the store. It'll probably take a little bit for it to be checked over by Google to make sure there isn't any problems with it, but then it will look like this. So yeah, and if you guys download my app, Parkour Ninja, so it's actually Parkour Ninja. Right here, little blue guy. You install it and play it and click on the ads. I won't make very much, but I might make enough to actually buy decent screen recording software so I can make some more tutorial videos and help you guys out, which I like doing it because it's a lot of fun and I like making apps. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, it's pretty simple. If you don't know how to use Flash, I would just look up some Flash tutorial videos, or I'd love to make one for you guys. If you guys download my app, it'll help me out. I can help you code some pretty cool games together. So thank you very much for checking out my video, and you guys have a great day.